Say his name 3 times, and he just might pop out of his home from the Netherlands and give us a Catwoman update. Hot Toys has announced the ghost with the most, and we're getting a little poison ivy from Mondo. It's showtime! Points of articulation starts now. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another season 2 of Points of Articulation. We're just doing arbitrary seasons because that's what you can do on YouTube. You can just make up your own stuff, and it's a season now. We're on season 2. Let me bring in this beautiful panel that's going to be duking it out for Points of Articulation supremacy. Yes, we have, from his name, he loves to look at butts. Watcher 6. What is up, Jake? How's it going?
What's going on, man? Been busy with life ever since I last saw you, but I'm ready to get out. Wait for hopefully one more contestant to come in here so I can test my metal.
Yeah, we need him to come in here. But while we wait for him, hopefully he makes it in. While we wait for him, but we have the busiest man in 1/6 scale YouTube. Not even just 1/6 scale YouTube, just pop culture YouTube, because he has 8,000 shows. You can see them here on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's the 1/6 scale man, 𝗬𝗹𝗃 Rockwell. What's going on,
man? How you doing, brother? How you doing, man? So glad to be here, bro.
Glad to have you, man. I'm glad to have you.
I've been practicing what and what not to say. Okay, so
there is not what and what not to say. It could change from day to day. I could.
So I can talk about Halloween, though, right?
Oh, fuck yeah, Halloween! It's spooky.
Oh, okay, I'm just saying because you know how fickle you are, bro. About what we can talk about, what we can't. So you know what I mean. Got to make sure. I mean, I'm trying to win, bro. I'm trying to win.
And last but not least, he also likes to look at booty and tail. And
yeah,
you're doing it right now.
Yeah.
My favorite 1/6 scale DIY display case builder, Henry, 1/6 Syndicate. What's going on, man?
How you doing, man?
Is coming on. I'm looking at that Batcave back there.
It's coming along. It's coming along. Still a work in progress. It's coming along. But yeah, glad to be here. I know we had a little break. Glad that we're back. And yeah, let's do this.
Let's do this. Now, this is Points of Articulation where it's kind of like, it is a game show. I mean, there's no stakes. There's no like battle to the death, which we might add that later. We might do a battle to the death. You never know what crazy things that I might think of here. But we ask the hard-hitting questions of the week in toy collecting and pop culture. When there is a satisfactory opinion made, it doesn't have to be something I agree with or I don't agree with. It's just got to be good. You'll hear this. And when you hear some bullshit said, you'll hear this. Yeah, I like that. We do 3 rounds, and at the end, the winner gets to talk about anything they want. Not their channel, though, because we do that at the end anyway. We want to learn more about our panelist, basically. So they'll get 30 seconds to a minute, talk about whatever they want. But before we start, I've got some damning evidence for all the drama that happened this week. This is I cannot believe it. You know,
yeah.
I cannot believe what happened this week with these guys and their damn Batmobiles. Let me just roll it.
Then we send it to.
Oh wait, is the sound on?
A selected group of intimates who have ordered it.
Is the sound playing through
who
the
are
thing?
willing to
Yep,
be
we can hear.
test pilots for us. And so we send it to them. And then we see not only how does it survive actual shipping, but also what do they think of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a test batch of 40. and we're gonna send that to selected people who are okay with getting that badge, and the feedback we really want.
A test badge.
He said
There was
something.
there was test batches. What the hell is going on? There was actual proof. There's fucking test batches.
Yeah, I'm still
I just
skeptical
wanted to
about
play
it.
that because it was bugging me that nobody in the community clipped those. I didn't see them anywhere, and everybody's like giving people shit about stuff, and there was no need to give shit. There was no need to give shit. There was no need for hubbub. There was no need for anything. I love everybody out there who has gotten their Batmobile. Oh, you guys are lucky, but you guys were the pioneers. The pioneers that decided, hey, I'll take a chance. Whatever. We'll see if it works. And you did it. Thank you. Thank you to all 40 of you guys out there that did that. All right, now back to bashing JazzInc. Next. Hold on. If I can move the thing. All right, our first topic. Oh, I forgot to show everybody our scoreboard. Right now, Jay is on there, Brother Cousins. He's supposed to be here tonight. And, well, he's on there. Well, we'll see if he makes it. Hopefully he does. Love having him on. But here we go. Our first. This is what we should have been talking about with JazzInc all week. Yeah. I want to start off the show with what has clearly, well, I did start off the show with what was clearly the hot topic, but I was making a joke in my intro and I screwed myself up, but who gives a shit? JazzInc's progress on the Pfeiffer Catwoman has been, we got some more pictures, and I'm loving the weekly or whenever he comes up with a new, new update, he shows them to us. And Yo showed us the non-battle damage sculpts of the Catwoman. Is this test batch a home run? Jacob.
Oh, red, yellow, red letter, yellow letter. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. No, I think it looks great. They're not battle damaged yet because they haven't been shipped. So we will see what happens in transit.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. No, they look great.
Yes.
I really like that one. Well, it's on Markfar, right, with the tongue out. I remember her licking her homemade claw on that. So. Looks good. Looks just like Michelle Pfeiffer. I grew up on this movie. I watched this probably more than I did the '89 growing up. I was obsessed with Danny DeVito's Penguin and Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. So, yeah. I think it looks great, and I love the transparency of Yoast constantly updating us with images of things that will never come. I'm just kidding.
Shame. What about you, Lael? You dig in the update?
Most definitely. I mean, come on, man. It's listen. One thing's for sure, and people cannot deny it, is Yoast's his transparency. How transparent he's been with us, from day one when it comes to these pieces. He always asked, for the opinions of everyone's out there so he can be as close to accurate as possible. The multiple head sculpts that we're getting with this piece, the multiple options that you actually have with it. I think there's, definitely outstanding likeness when it comes to Michelle Pfeiffer. For those, who have grown up or, with this particular character, again, from, Returns, it's Michelle Pfeiffer, bro, and this is the head sculpt. And the thing is, what's the beautiful part about this, bro, is he's focusing on the head sculpt first. You know what I mean? The head sculpt has been the primary focus on getting not only just the clean version right, but the, battle damage version right. And what I love about this, we're getting multiple head sculpts, bro. Like multiple, you know what I mean? And those options out there for us as collectors is what we want. The most multiple characteristics of a of a figure, and you get both, the best of both worlds, because you can definitely get the all-in set, which is both battle damaged and the clean version. You know, if you want, you have those options. So I think he's doing a phenomenal job at, you know, the transparency, number one, likeness, number two. He has the full support. And the thing is, and I will tell people this, you know, be patient. This is a company, you know, that's still, you know, even though he has the licensing for these pieces, still in early stages, especially when it comes to 1/6 scale. Now, he did this once before with the Vulture, you know, but the Vulture, you would more so, he actually deemed it as a diorama piece, like more of a, you know, figure wise. But man, this thing right here is incredible. I cannot wait to get it. I already have my, you know, I have my Comic Relief Comic Collectibles card that I will be putting on this day one. Jacob was gracious enough to make sure that mine has that I don't have to basically pay any type of, you know, like interest rate. The interest on it, I don't have to pay for like 6 years. So that's what I'm talking about, bro. Let's
You
go.
didn't read the fine print, obviously, because the fine print is that you don't beat me at this tonight. And I see the game you're playing now. So game on, buddy. Game on.
You're getting 2 of those. Remember, during the live stream, you're gonna grab me one on that card. Henry, what do you think about this Catwoman? At least the head sculpt. Oh wait, you know what? Let's take one quick look at the boot.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. We got
Jake sees those boots every day.
We get a boot. And a bustier
every Tuesday night.
What do you think, Henry? We is some amazing something coming?
I think I just showing something cool, because I know this week he got hammered this week about the Batmobile. So so that's good that this came out. Man, every update on this Catwoman has looked better and better and better. That head sculpt with the tongue, damn, that looks really, really, really good. Yeah, I just think he's gonna knock it out of the park. I mean, the guy's very passionate about what he does. It just sucked what happened with the Batmobile. But knowing Just, I know he'll take care of most of those issues. But again, yeah, man. Yeah, it looks great. It looks amazing. I can't wait to get it.
Yeah, I think this is gonna. I personally think it's gonna turn out great. I have 2 things from JazzInc. Both stellar, Snowspeeder and the 66 Batmobile. So, yeah.
And I think Hot Toys is gonna do this also, aren't they?
You think? That's a hot take. I feel like that's a hot take because they don't really jump on to anything that's not a main character. But yeah, that's all right. I'll take that.
They did show that
if Hot Toys does it, I think you're gonna get face plates instead of
yeah. Yeah, and you will not get that the eye expression, because like each eye, at least to me, they each look different.
Yeah.
So so yeah, that's yeah.
I mean, they did tease the Batman Returns prototype at Summer Showcase, so
they did.
You never know.
Yeah, you never know, but I would rather have them
hit
tease
the bell.
me.
Hit the bell.
What?
No, I'm messing around.
No, say it again. You were making fun of me, weren't you?
No, I said hit the bell.
Oh, hit the bell?
Hit there.
Oh, yeah. You know what? You're right. That was a good point. But I do hope that we get a 2-pack.
Flag on the play. Nah, that was illegal. He's basically you know what I mean? You're trying to provoke the rules, changing the rules just because. Flag on the play, illegal motion.
No, Layel, you don't tell me. You don't tell me what to do. I'm fucking. You don't tell me what to do. This is my show, sir. This is my show. There we go. Anyway, moving on to the next topic. Sideshow. The new Sideshow Beetlejuice so far looks like an upgrade in the looks for the figure, but a downgrade in the accessories. In fact, it seems that, most of Sideshow's newer figures do not come with much. Is the amount of accessories adequate when it comes to Sideshow figures? And if you want to concentrate on this Beetlejuice, go ahead, Layel. Like, what is up with the accessories? What are we doing?
Here's the thing, and I think that's the issue for me. The figure itself, I'm impressed. It's nostalgic. It's everything that I can actually ever want in the figure itself. I know earlier we were talking about this on, Collector's Lounge. I do believe the body is definitely going to be improved. You get the articulation that you want. This version is for me, like, because again, it's the first time we actually got a chance to see this character on screen. It's phenomenal. It takes us back, to those moments. But as far as the accessories, I think that they are a bit light, on what, especially considering the simple fact of what Hot Toys has given us. They could have gave us a really, really decent base, and that'd have been something to really, really capitalize on, especially considering the simple fact that he has like the graveyard, the miniature grave, everything would be incredible. The gravestone, come on, man, why not? Just give us that piece. I mean, we get what, the book and his little fingernail file, like in his ring and his. But they could have gave us more. They could have gave us more. I mean, again, is it too late for them to do it though? You think they could still probably add it in later, or they might
they're
see?
cheap. I'm sorry.
That's the
I
truth.
got to give myself a point for that.
They are cheap. They are cheap.
Because look, it's two hands and the book of the dead. Henry, Sideshow and their accessories should they be doing more?
I think this is extremely light as far as accessories. I mean, I don't know if it's because they're giving us the hair. That's why they're light on the accessories. But geez, they should have added a lot more. Give us a tombstone. Give us something, like an extra sculpt, anything. But it's just, why is it? Two things, maybe? That's not good. And that's actually when they're better looking figures, I have to say. And for them not to add all that, maybe it's not too late since Hot Toys just came out with theirs and showed how much stuff is coming. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe they can add some stuff, but right now it's extremely light. As a matter of fact, I was gonna get that. I was literally on the show. I think it was on Wednesday. I was literally about to pre-order it, and Hot Toys dropped theirs on right there, and I was like, let me wait, and I just waited. I was literally about to pre-order on the show, and then so just to put this in perspective, I believe this Beetlejuice is $285, right? Mm-hmm.
And then the Hot Toys one with like an extra head sculpt and a bunch of other accessories, a lot, and the base and everything is only $330. What do you think about that, Jake?
All right. So I think
Hey, Brother Cousins is in the head. That mother, get on the show. Are you? I sent you the link.
Are you scared, Brother Cousins?
He's scared to come on and take you on, Jake and Lael and Henry. He's scared.
Come on, Toots.
Anyway, go ahead, Jake.
All right. Since nobody else has said it yet, yes, the Sideshow version is very good. It is also very light on accessories. That is absolutely true. My big issue with this one is the lack of accessories and the price point. So I owned the Big Lebowski, the dude figure, which was $250 retail. It came with a bowling ball bag. It came with multiple White Russians. It came with sunglasses. It came with a hexagonal base with his rug as a cover you could put over top of it. All of that for $250. If you got the exclusive version, it also came with a hand that had a joint in it. So that was all for $250. Now, I think what we're seeing here is a price hike, but I think that's because the sculptor they got, I believe it was 𝗤cie who did the sculpt for this Beetlejuice here.
Okay.
So they probably had to pay a little bit of a higher price tag in order to get him to do this sculpt. So I do think that Sideshow, their cost into this, what their investment cost into this is a little bit higher than what it was on some previous ones. And then, of course, I'm sure they're going to throw in the inflation argument as well. Cost of goods have gone up, even though I think that dude figure came out in 2022, so it really hasn't been that long. But yeah, I think that they should have done several different things with this, and I think the base for this should have been. Unfortunately, I was cursing your name under my breath, Lael, because I heard nobody say it. But yes, not the Deets is Baldwin. His model he made of the city. If you had that kind of rubbery looking grass texture that was on that as part of the base, I think that could have been a really
Oh,
cool
That
little
would've
addition.
been
Maybe,
super
Yeah,
dope,
they
bro.
should have.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah,
So many
kind
things.
of rubber.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You could have had like the scene where like the fly came out of or something. I
Yep.
mean, it could have been really cool. But I do think that Sculpt for Sculpt, Sideshow won this one as far as the comparisons to the Beetlejuice Sideshow versus Hot Toys. And Lael, I've also learned that the more airtime I take up, the more points I'm probably going to get. So I'm just going to keep on talking until
No,
Skip
no.
tells me to stop. Delay a game.
I have learned that I'm listening and not for the same points over and over, because sometimes that happens too. And save your verses for the end, because we're gonna do a
Bro,
versus.
you know what?
I think the tailoring on this though looks really good. I think the tailoring looks great on this figure. It's form fitting the way it was in the movie.
Hey yo,
He's got the
hey yo, but bro, do you hear somebody say that your mic is cursed? Every time you talk, I hear something go burp, burp, burp.
Yeah, I do.
It sounds
too.
like
I
a
hear
demon,
burp.
bro. Like when you,
You're a demon.
It sounds like a demon. Every time you stop talking in between, like there's a space where it sounds like The Exorcist or something, bro.
damn. I'll mute myself.
All
How many
right.
points I
Well,
get?
listen. Hey. We'll have to deal with the burp. But we are at the end of round one. And hold on. Let me go into Brother Cousins here. And we're gonna delete that one.
You can't make it.
I guess. I don't know. He won't. He's still in the chat. So I'm gonna assume he can't, which is cool. We're not forcing people. I'm not paying them to come on here. If I was paying them, it'd be a different story. We'd have contracts and all kinds of crap. But yeah, we have 1/6 Syndicate with 11. 1/6 scale man with a deduction early on, trying to tell me what to do with the 10. And then Watcher 6 also got a deduction because he was he sent me a message. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't even know he sent me a message. I'm sorry. I didn't even check. I apologize. But we will get Brother Cousins on here. All right, before we move on to the next round, let's say hi to the chat real quick. S-Beam, we will be getting S-Beam back on here too. What's going on, S-Beam? Renz Tolentino, Star Wars Attic 77. What's going on tonight? 1/6 Delight. Ooh. Hey everyone. Cat in the house. Hello. Let's see. Valkyrie Magnus is here in the house. Bob Dylan was here or still here. I don't know. Maybe he's hanging out. But he was. I think this was about the video clip of Yost talking about the test batch. Let's see who else is here. Brother Cousins, what up? I'm sorry I missed your message. I will. It's cool. My dude, Ghetto Yoda from Delaware. He couldn't watch his Dolphins today. But you better believe he wasn't going to miss points of articulation. Yeah, man, we're more exciting than the Dolphins. I mean, they did come back, but who cares?
Hey, take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Who cares about the Dolphins? Let's go Birds. Let's go Bird. And there's two.
Man, Tyreek got arrested. Almost got arrested today. Right before the game. That was crazy.
I think that was bullshit, though. I think there was bullshit behind that one.
Yeah.
And then Brother Cousins, and then 1/6 into the Dolphins squeezed out a win. In my house, we're Ravens and Eagles. That's what we roll here in this household. Ravens and Eagles. And then before we go to the next round, real quick, you know what? That's commercial one. We'll just do that as commercial one. Now let's move on to round number 2, where we get into buying or selling things. All right, we're gonna do the obvious. We're just gonna obviously go to this one because this was the only Hot Toys drop. Hot Toys, in a surprise move, announced a new Beetlejuice figure from the new movie Beetlejuice. All right, he didn't come. All right, I said it 3 times. Didn't come. Buy or sell the new, older-looking Beetlejuice, Henry.
That was
That
tough.
size says it all.
No, that was tough. That was tough. Unfortunately, because of the accessories and the head sculpt, I'm going with Hot Toys. Unfortunately, because I do like the Sideshow sculpt. It does look like the younger Beetlejuice. Well, this one, you can have it as either or. It doesn't. I mean, you really got to look at it to kind of see that he's older. And the accessories look so nice, man. I think that's why I'm gonna go with it. But it won by a hair, like literally, like this.
Literally.
So yeah, I think I'll go with the Hot Toys one.
All right, that was simple. Jake, what do you
All
think
right.
about it? You don't have to. We don't have to do a versus right now, but what
I
do you
got
think
you.
about it?
Yeah. Real quick, I want to test my mic.
It works. It's no burps.
No burping.
No, you're good.
Cool. I am selling this as a whole.
Yeah, there it goes again.
Oh, son of a bitch. They're doing it now.
Yeah, it's gonna mirror.
Well, I think because I was unmuting and muting my thing, maybe like that's messing with it. Let me try one more time. All right. Anything? Still going?
It doesn't matter. Just
All
go.
right, fine.
Go for it, man. Go for it.
Guido's probably right. I'm cursed with a fucking demon. I'm selling it. I don't think that the likeness is as strong on this one. I do think you can see Keaton in it. I just don't think that the likeness is as strong as the Sideshow version. Which, full transparency, I have the Sideshow version on pre-order for myself. I'm still planning on getting this one. This one doesn't really do it as much for me. I don't think that the overall proportions of the body to the face, head look exactly right. But again, I have not seen the movie and or even the trailer. So I could be wrong, but I am going to buy the Tombstone base. I'm going to try and see if I can get that piece somewhere else and put it with my Sideshow version. But overall, this packaging in general, just not for me.
All right, that's good. Yeah, Toy Panic or Monkey Depot. I don't know when they
Toy
get
anxiety.
their stuff in. Oh, that's it. I panic when I have anxiety, so that's how I think of things. You know, whatever. Lael,
Yo.
what do you think about this Beetlejuice? I know people have talked about it all week, but screw that. I want to hear how about a fresh take?
Okay, so again, I know they talked about it all week, and look, yes, it is an updated for this version, you know, with the head sculpt. You know, again, it's up in the air whether or not, I guess it's up to your own interpretation of whether or not you actually see Keaton or if you don't. I'll talk about the stronger attributes, of course. You know, again, the realism with the base. The suit is a bit more weathered, so of course you have that weathered version. You do get the purrs with this. This is wool hair. Of course, I think that base now, is that going to be like an LED light up type of situation with the base itself?
Oh, I wish it was. I don't know.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know if they said that, or is it like those, I hope it's not batteries. If it's an LED light up, it's definitely going to be incredible. That's good. And especially, again, you're getting the accessories that you're looking for this piece. Again, like I said, it's going to be up for the interpretation. That's why I said even earlier, go see the film, because a lot of people may gravitate more to this particular film than they did the original. I think there's a place for both of them. Like, there's definitely a place for both figures. The one that I'm gravitating towards more is the Sideshow version because of the likeness, because of the simple fact that it is nostalgic for me. This version, again, with the accessories, it definitely does look good. But again, I'm just having a problem slightly seeing the likeness the way I want to see it. So it's there, but it might be there just basically from certain angles. And I guess it's more of an adjustment, but you have to forgive it because this is an older version of the Beetlejuice character. He's more weathered, more seasoned. They've grown, he's gotten older, which again, it's the afterlife. I thought that basically you can manipulate. He must be eating a lot of demons over there. I don't know what's going on, but other than that, it does look like an incredible piece. But I err more towards the Sideshow version because it's nostalgia. I remember when that film first dropped and how I felt about it. Again, having a crush on Winona Ryder back then was incredible. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. So again, it just depends on what a person wants because it's space for both. I just think that I'm gravitating more towards the Sideshow version.
Yeah, 𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫 𝗧𝘀.
Yes.
By the way, the bass is not light up. That was a missed opportunity.
So it's not.
right
See,
there.
yeah.
There's nothing on the website that
Deduct
says,
a point.
So wait. So this tells you, everybody out there, if you want this modded, get one of Costa's light up basses that you can put right on this bitch, and it'll be dope, super dope.
Pander.
Hold on.
Brother Cousin's Toy Reviews joined.
He's talking about the platform.
Yeah, the platform.
By Pop
And then
Culture
what you
Living.
can do, and you know what would be dope about that though, bro, is if you put like artificial turf around it, but just let like the middle of it light up, and you could put the
Have
figure
the
in it and
light
it shines
shooting
through.
out.
Yeah, that
'cause
would
you
be
can change
dope.
the color on that.
There
You
you
can make
go.
it deep red, baby.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, guys. Oh
Yeah,
my
Jay.
wait.
This
Wait,
is pandering so bad.
I thought Jay was is Jay in the chat?
It said brother
No.
Cousins has joined me.
Yeah, but I don't see him. All right. Anyway, I don't see him, and let me see. And is he chatting? No, he's not here.
Leo does a good Michael
I
Jackson.
think he might have.
I wonder.
He got scared. The points
I
are
wonder
so high.
would your is it, what is it, Alexa? Is that Alexa in the background? If it would
me?
let you know, if it would snitch on people that's on the panel, like let you know if Syndicate is looking at Black Tail. Syndicate is looking at Black Tail. Syndicate is looking at booty.
Syndicate is looking at booty.
Lael is pandering.
Yeah, Syndicate. Well, he didn't get any points. The
I get no
Syndicate.
points.
Syndicate, my dude. We didn't go to you yet, did we?
Yeah,
You
we
friend?
did. Going to he's next. Jake's next.
Yeah. All right.
No, I
all right.
went.
Let's see.
Oh, you went? Oh, so all three of us went. All right.
Yeah. All right, then all three of you went on the Beetlejuice. Yeah, you did. All right. Anyway, moving on.
Brother Cousin's Toy
There he
Reviews
is.
joined.
There, you heard that. Everybody hear that?
Toys review has joined.
There he is.
Shit.
That was
Hold
slick.
on.
I like
Has joined.
I like how that sound. Can I get that? Damn, that was dope. That was dope.
Thank
Jay,
you.
The
That was
booty
actually
grabber has
me.
joined.
I recorded that earlier today.
Squeeze,
I
I want my smacks.
No, sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
We have it's a full house, baby.
Yeah.
All right, then let's start off.
Guess who's not gonna win?
Dude, come from behind.
The next topic. We have a few more buy or sells. These can be quick because I don't think anybody on here is gonna get these. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong. Lael has proven me wrong. So yeah. So we'll start with this guy. Mondo this week announced a new 1/6 scale figure from yet another John Carpenter film.
Wow.
The
they
bubblegum
win.
chewing, ass kicking Nada from They Live.
Yeah.
Buy or sell Nada from They Live. Is he all out of bubblegum? Or did he forget to check his other pocket? And I don't know if you can guess that if he is all out of bubblegum, the figure kicks ass.
Yes, it
And
does.
if he has it in his pocket, it's okay. I was going deep on that one. So Jay, why don't you start us off? What do you think of this?
Absolutely. Let me tell you something. I have no Mondo figures in my collection. Love the company. Love
What?
the work they do. I know. Zero.
Oh man,
Zero.
somebody's starting off negative.
I mean, no, I just don't have any in my collection. But this right here, man, look, I'm a big Rowdy Piper fan, and They Live is my shit. So this is probably going to be my first Mondo. It really is, because this looks damn good. Really looks damn good.
Okay. That's
Really?
it?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I spaced out. I saw something spaced out for a minute. No, it really looks damn good.
He saw some booty.
No,
I know. He's looking at Blacktail.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm having some technical difficulties over here. So I was, what the hell?
Hey, only I look at Blacktail here, buddy.
What? I didn't know
That's
that
only
was
on
like-
that's only on Wednesdays. No, no, this looks good. I mean, the thing is with what we have here with the tailoring, the cut and sew of everything, this looks amazing for them. I mean, I know they do a lot of the animated figures from the Batman animated series, from also the X-Men line. The X-Men animated line is awesome. And I know they did the I forget his name, homeboy from They Live. And I know that figure was
You mean
amazing.
McCready? You're talking
McCready,
about
yeah.
McCready.
Yes, which that
From The
figure
Thing.
looked amazing too. But this one looks, I mean, this one looks even better. It's like now the realism, the figures that are based more on live action, they're actually getting better with this. Yeah, I know we got to see, you got those exposed joints in the wrist right there. But still, it just looks like a damn good figure. I mean, it just looks good. It looks like a fun figure. This will be something that's fun to pose. And if you're a They Live fan, I mean, come on, and Rowdy Piper, come on, that's the man right there. So you definitely got to go into it with this one. So I mean, for this one, for me, yeah, this is definitely one that I'm getting in.
Okay.
I'm getting. So this is right up my alley. So absolutely.
What about you, Jake?
You gotta watch
He's like-
Jake's face.
he's
Every
like,
time the bill.
All right, you know what? Let's just get this one out of the way real fast. Take 3 deductions away. Ready? 1, I don't watch wrestling. I couldn't pick Roddy Piper out of a lineup. Yeah, so take that one away. I already know it's coming. 2, I've never seen this movie. And 3, I also don't own a Mondo figure. You want to? Here you go, Jay, coming from behind. But no, I actually really did dig. I really contemplated getting a Mondo's Kratos figure when they announced that. So that's kind of put Mondo on my radar a little bit more. Of course, they pop up on my order forms and stuff for the shop, but
That's a good one.
I'm not going to be getting this figure. It doesn't really go with my collection at all. The mixed media, I think, does look cool because I have seen. Go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say that's totally fine. If it's not your thing, then it's not your thing. There's no penalty against that.
Okay, good. So I'm still ahead. But
Not for long, but yeah.
Son of a
But no, I mean the mixed media looks cool because I'm really like Mondo's only been on my radar mostly because of their X-Men animated line, which just looks like the old figures that I had as a kid that were probably 9-10 inch figures. I remember I had Bishop and Mr. Sinister and stuff like that. So that's what the Mondo ones remind me of. But this one right here just does not have a place in my collection. It's not something that I have any attachment to, so I'll be selling on this one.
All right,
Yes,
well,
yes,
thanks.
when man, I said that.
You can't. You're not gonna be able to watch every classic movie from John
And
Carpenter and
Here, give me some grace. I might be the youngest guy here, so I might be.
All right. Well, next up, Layel. What's up? What are
Man,
we
look,
doing?
my favorite line from this movie. There's one particular line, especially when them glasses are on. This was at the very end of the movie when everybody got a chance to see and they had them glasses on. And the one during that one scene, it was like, "What's wrong, baby?" Remember that? Remember that one scene?
Yeah.
Bro, that scene, I ain't gonna never forget that scene. Bro. He was like, "What's wrong, baby?" But that scene was incredible. Yeah, bro. This movie was a sleeper hit. It was definitely something that you did not expect to like as much as you did, but I loved it. I loved it so much. I remember basically walking to the East 5 Theater with a bunch of my friends, actually going to see this movie, and it was incredible, bro, to see Roddy Piper be Roddy Piper. But I think even in this film, he sold it so well because, again, it was out of his elements, but it had to be his best line of work ever. He only had a few films, but this had to be one of his Piper's best line of work. Bro, I am all in on this piece. I love They Live. I love it. I've loved that movie. I actually have it on VHS tape, like still have it on VHS, bro. It is one of those films, and especially around the time, because you remember, like every Halloween, it's like we felt like we got like different films. I remember seeing They Live. I remember one Halloween seeing Pumpkinhead when they released that. So
Yes.
again, remember that, bro. So it kind of falls in line with that. This is definitely, and I'm with Jake. I don't have too many Mondo. I don't have a Mondo figure, but if I have to, bro, because it's again to go right. I would put this right next to that VHS tape. I have to because it's incredible. So yeah, this is definitely a must buy. I love the swap. I love the accessories that came with it or come with it because it's exactly what you've seen in the film. I would love to get a McCready with this as well. Come on, man. Even like what they should do is give us like you know what they should have gave us though. They should go back not only with the figure, give us like an old school viewfinder that you can actually look through it and switch it to see like adaptations of the films. That would be super dope. I'm all in on this. I'm a 70s, 80s kid. Let's go. Yeah, Jake. Come on, baby. What's wrong?
Henry, what are your thoughts on this? Buying or selling Nada?
I'm definitely buying. I love the movie. I like the character, and I do like Mondo. Actually, I think I showed this before. One of my Mondo figures is Kratos from God of War. The details on that's amazing.
Kratos, Jake.
It's an amazing figure, man. Amazing figure. The thing about Mondo is I'm not a big fan of seams, but for some reason they still make it work, because like that figure I'm watching right now, I'm like, oh yeah, it has seams on the wrist, but it doesn't matter. Everything else looks so good. And that's how it is with that God of War figure. It's the same thing. It's like I didn't like any seams, but I looked at it and everything else so much better. Now, one thing I'm going to say about Mondo that I don't like is the way they make their shirts and jackets. One thing I'm going to say is because that McCready figure, that jacket looks so bulky and the pockets look bulky. And this figure, I can see that too. I just wish they tailored it a little different. But that's the only thing I would say that's wrong with that figure that I'm saying. But other than that, nice figure. I'll be getting this for sure. I love the movie.
All right. That's while we're talking about Mondo, or Funko as their parent company is, let's go on to this next one. Mondo continues their Batman the Animated Series line with Poison Ivy. Buy or sell Mondo's Poison Ivy. Jake?
Yeah, Jake. Let's see what Jake has to say.
All right, well, this is something I can definitely speak to because kid of the 90s here. So I definitely grew up with Batman the Animated Series. Mondo has been, I will say, I forgot about this line. Mondo's been killing this line, man. I mean, I absolutely love Batman the Animated Series. You know, Kevin Conroy is always probably going to be the definitive Batman.
Yes.
Whenever you read Batman in comic books, if it's not his voice in your head, probably something wrong with you. But this line has been fantastic. It reminds me of just like a 12-inch version of all the toys I played with growing up. I remember the Happy Meal toys for these Batman cartoons. So I had as many as I could get my hands on. I had the Batmobile toy as a kid where the Batwing slid out the back and you had the Batwing inside of it. I absolutely adore this. I think Poison Ivy looks like she jumped straight out of the cell of the drawings, but I will personally not be getting this just because I'm not collecting this line. Most of my figures in my collection are just more basic realism. But this right here, if you're an animated series Batman fan who does collect this type of thing, you cannot pass this up. Poison Ivy was one of the standouts of the entire series. So,
I am collecting this line. I've collected it from the beginning, and I missed out on the timed edition, but you know there are other things that I wanted. But I will be getting at least a version of it. Lael, what do you think about this Poison Ivy?
It's
buy or sell it?
Buy. It's definitely a buy, bro. I mean, because again, this particular line, like you said, like Jake said, they've been nailing it, knocking it out the park. If you're a fan of the actual animation series itself, it speaks volumes. Even though this isn't during my era, I still enjoy it because I watch it. It's comic related. So come on, man. Kevin Conroy is the definitive and greatest Batman that will ever live. Oh, well, that ever lived. May he rest in peace. But definitely, man, I think that if they continue to go down this line, if they continue to go along with it, it's definitely going to
Line
make
is
sense.
deep though.
Yeah, like if they
This line is-
continue to.
We got real quick. I got the original Batman. Batman in the the original is blue suit, the black suit, Catwoman, Mr. Freeze, Harley Quinn, Joker, Man-Bat, Phantasm,
Yeah.
and then coming soon, they just did a pre-order for Bane, and then pre-order for this. They are all in,
And this is 1/6, right? So remember that.
Yep.
And again, keep in mind that Yost is moving forward with that the Batmobile, the animated Batmobile. So that's something that he's going to be doing. So again, if you're already into this particular line and you are planning on getting that Batmobile from Yost, this is an incentive. You might as well just go all the way in. It's incredible.
Henry, buy or sell Mondo's Poison Ivy.
That's a buy. Again, like I said, even though I don't like the seams, I will get it because I do have the animated Batman and the animated Joker, and I just feel like that would be nice. And I'm trying to get that Man-Bat, can't find it.
Which one do you want? Because if you want the one from SDCC with the really long arms, that one's the hard one to find. But
That's
on
the
their
one I want.
website, the regular one without the extra arms.
No, I need that.
Like 34-inch wide wingspan.
That was the one I wanted, the big one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I had that one.
Can't find it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the line, man. Again, Mondo does such a good job; it doesn't really bother me with the seams. So
what's he laughing at? What happened did something happen in the?
Gotta be Doug Wheaton's comment.
Because that's what I hear.
Oh,
every time he says
you just saw that comment?
Yeah, I'm just hearing it.
Is it the microphone thing or is it my voice?
It's the microphone. Bro, I still. Yo, this comment right here wins the day. It wins.
Really
Doug
does.
Guido's comment wins the day for me, bro.
I'm gonna have to watch this back on playback and hear what the hell's going on.
I can every time you talk, I hear it.
Low key.
Jay,
Wish I had
Poison Ivy. You gonna get it?
Oh man, I haven't. I appreciate this line majorly, because
I should rephrase that. Buy or sell it. My bad.
I have to sell it because I haven't collected. I don't have any of these. But I do appreciate them, and I love what they have done with this line. They have been nailing it. They really have. The funny thing of it is, it's like between them and McFarlane, the McFarlane line would be probably the line that I would create because it's a smaller scale. But I do love the fact that we get a 1/6 scale, and I mean that's the beauty of Mondo. You get these characters in 1/6 scale, which if you already have a 1/6 scale collection, they fall right into that. And what they have done with this line is just fantastic. I mean, it looks like literally it came off the screen right into your, right in the 3D representation in your collecting case. So they are great. And I mean, this one right here is beautiful. It's really a beautiful work of art. And I've always loved Poison Ivy. I love this cartoon. I mean, this show, it's even hard for me to call it a cartoon. I mean, this show, along with X-Men animated, with X-Men and Batman animated series, these were the show. These were my shows. These were like my sitcoms. These were my stories. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day when I was, when I was a kid or, 14 years old, whatever. So this is good. I mean, like I said, I don't collect these, but man, for all that do, this is a treat. This is a feast. This is one of those things where even though I don't collect it, I could go into somebody's collection and look at these and admire these. Don't have to collect it for myself. That doesn't mean that I don't like it. It's just that I can't have everything. But
just come up to Philly. They're in my case down here. They're down at the bottom.
Let's
do
it,
see
brother.
them.
Oh, that's
Just
happening.
come on, anytime. You
2
want
hours. It's a 2-hour.
All right.
Let's do it.
Yeah, it's simple, easy peasy. I love this too. For me, it's weird to see animated figures without joints, if that makes sense. Like being a kid, getting the 3 3/4 versions, but having this blown up to 1/6 scale, it just makes me happy. So yeah, that's I do love me some X06. All right, our last buy or sell. This week, X06 announced the pre-order for Dr. Beverly Crusher. Buy or sell Dr. Crusher. Henry.
Man, that's a buy. That is a buy. That looks really good, man. That looks really. I did see that earlier. Man, that's a nice a figure. It looks just like the actress. Did a good job, man. Did a good job. If you collecting the Star Trek Next Generations, jump on that. Yeah, that's a must to add in your collection.
Yeah. All right, Jay.
Oh, you buy the shit out of this. Shout out to Anthony because I believe he did the photos for this. I remember when they did the whole Star Trek convention last week when he kind of like showed his video. He showed these pieces. Man, my God. It's gonna be hard. This is gonna be a real hard year. Because Nanjin already kind of put out there that he's trying to get all the TNG, all the TNG stuff out within 2025. So this is gonna be a rough year. This is definitely going to be a rough year. Because this looks fantastic. I kind of, to be honest with you, I kind of silently kind of stepped away from the X06 line, honestly, and Star Trek because no particular reason. I just can't have it all. And I was waiting for a long time for that damn Raptor-Con, and I'm like, where my Ram Raptor-Con? But the TNG, the Next Generation line brought me right back in. I mean, these are too good, really to pass up. And I'm a little behind. I got to get Jordy, even though I'm still not completely satisfied from what I've seen from the Jordy figure. I still think they could have did better on certain aspects of it. But once again, I don't have it in hand, so it's kind of hard to, say that. But from what I've seen, I'm like, I think they just could have did just a little better. But I love what they did with Data, and Jordy still looks. I mean, it's still definitely worthy of having. It's still a great looking figure, in its own right. But just love what they're doing with this line and getting Beverly Crusher. Come on. I mean, this is just, like I said, this just takes me back to my childhood. On a Saturday evenings with my aunt, being a little kid running around the house. We ain't had nothing to really look forward to but Star Trek: The Next Generation and Freddy's Nightmare. So it takes me right back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those days.
I remember, and then Friday the 13th,
it'll be a nice
series too. Yes,
exactly. It'd be a nice Saturday. It'd be raining. We'd be in the house, and then we would watch this Saturday evening, and we would watch this like at 7, and then a little later, Freddy's Nightmares would come on, and then oh my God, just good. It takes me back to that era. So when we talk about why we collect and getting those direct lines to our childhood or these great memories, these totems of power, these totems of just great memories. This is right there. When I see her, I'm like, yeah, gotta get it. So yeah, man, this is long-winded way of saying it, but yes, man, you buy the shit out of this. Absolutely.
All right. Jake, are you buying the shit out of this or are you selling the shit out of this? Where's the shit going?
We can't hear you.
No,
You're on mute.
He's decided not to. He's like, I don't want to be like Genuine.
You're still on mute.
Still on mute.
Oh, we lost his mic.
No.
1 second. Hey, all right, Lael.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on buy or sell Dr. Beverly Crusher?
Okay, so this is definitely going to be an unpopular opinion, so I just have to be completely honest with it.
Nope.
Again,
Knows about honesty.
The sculpt is there, and I see basically Beverly Crusher there. TNG is definitely it has a staple, especially with the release. I love the simple fact that TNG was one of the many series, one of the series that actually tackled something completely different outside of the usual cast that we have. They were the ones that actually just pushed beyond and went more towards the Federation than just kind of recap, keep, you know, going back and bringing in like the older cast. So I love what they did with this. My thing is that, okay, now we have X06. They tackled the head sculpt. It looks good. I just wish, for me, I think now they need to kind of, for me, just the hair looks a bit plasticky. It looks a bit, you know, to me, it just kind of looks, I don't know. It's something about it, especially it just doesn't flow well. I think if it laid a bit more, probably, or, and then again, eventually, I know a lot of people don't like rooted, but just to give options, have maybe a rooted and sculpted version. Something like that would work, but
Tina
again, yeah, Tina definitely. But I appreciate the line. Now I don't basically collect TNG. Like I'm just like, you know, Jay. I had to kind of step away from X06 because again, waiting for, you know, I stepped away from it completely because like right now it's just too much coming out and to focus on one IP when I'm already a huge Star Wars fan. I love Star Trek, don't get me wrong, but that was actually Star Trek the motion picture and also Wrath of Khan. Those were two of my favorite films, you know, from the line. So that's what I wanted figures from. But again, this does definitely have a place, but I just think that there are, and when I look at it, I think that there is definitely room for improvement on that sculpt. In my opinion.
And to be honest, I think the hair. I agree with that too. I think in some ways this is some of the better hair that I've seen in X06. I think so. I mean, I've seen some where I was like, ooh, and then I've seen, you know, like this. I think it could be better. I agree with layout 100%. But I mean, I still think it looks. Good.
Yeah.
Jake, are you with us?
Nope, he's still muted.
You automatically lose.
Barrel.
Oh, he's got to switch out his
barrel.
Let's do it.
Riding my pony.
Let me stop it for my cousin sue me.
And I'm gonna have to put Jake's face on the Genuine album cover.
Don't do that. That's too much. No. That's too close to home, bro. That's too close to home for real. I will get some family some emails.
All right. Well, Jake is got technical difficulties.
Oh man.
We're gonna have to do this.
I'm about to come from behind and win. I'm just playing.
Wait, no. We're on to show. Well, if he can fix it, I'll give him 1 more minute, real quick. Yeah, we're closing in on that 60 minutes where I like to end, but we do have the showdown. And now, while he's trying to fix it, I will say today we have 4 contestants, which means the bottom 2 scores are eliminated. And the top 2 scores will duke it out on one last question in the showdown. If Jake can fix this. No? Damn.
Hey, Jake, turn it off and start over.
Get out and come back in.
Get out and come back in.
Yeah, that's what I had to do. I had some weird,
it's like restarted.
I had some weird problems earlier.
While Jake is doing that, why not say thank you to all of my channel members? And I have to update this because we got a new one during my.
Hey, Costa, can you thank everybody in the Beetlejuice voice, please?
All right. Wait till they get a little of me. All right. Thank Louis Lebitz, Commander Green, 6 Gale Shiro, the Broke Collector, 1-6 Syndicate, Kurgamas, Preston Hoskins, Blue Tattoo, S-Beam, Woody Warren, Cat in the House, Chewie's Bandolier, William Nelson, Star Wars Addict 77, and the newest Leo Soto. Yeah, it's showtime, baby. The juice is loose. The juice is loose all over the room. I'm that excited.
Oh man.
So yeah. Hey, this is my stream. We can get a little after dark here. Yeah.
It gets a little.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yes.
All right.
Welcome back. But thank you to my channel members, and if you want to become a channel member and help out the channel, because channel members actually help get me a bunch of stuff to do the tutorials, the live streams, so we have I showed how to make new lights, and this Saturday we're gonna put fancy lights in, like I don't know if you can see them. Oh, look, like this guy right there. You see that case? That's the grill case.
Yeah.
So right now it's just doing just fun lights. But yeah, we do like stuff. I do live builds like that on Saturdays. So Jake, what's your thoughts on Beverly Crusher?
All right. So I feel like Donnie from The Big Lebowski, because I am just out of my element tonight. I am not a Star Trek fan. Wasn't raised on Star Trek. Don't know much about Star Trek. The first thing I thought of when I saw that figure was Sigourney Weaver in Galaxy Quest. So I thought, oh, that's cool. They made that. But I mean, I do pay attention to EXO-6, and Mafia did put them on my radar, and now that Sideshow's distribution with them, I see them all the time. But just not something for me. That is not a referendum by any means on the quality of the figure or how good the figure looks. Just Star Trek is just not my thing, and so I'm gonna have to sell it. But I buy that it's a good-looking figure. I am just selling it for my own personal collection. So
okay, all right.
And are you guys hearing that burping sound anymore?
No.
All right, cool, good
No
deal.
more
Yeah,
no
it's
more
actually
pony.
gone now.
Yeah.
No more pony, bro.
All right, so here is the
Oh,
score
son of a
after 2
bitch.
rounds. 1-6. 1-6 Syndicate at 22. 1-6 Scale Man at 25. Watcher 6 at 23. Brother Cousins at 11. And the showdown will be between Watcher 6 and the 1-6 Scale Man. But we do appreciate Henry and Jay coming in, and this last one is gonna put more people out of their elements. Yeah, we're gonna start. I wish I could, start fresh here. All right,
Down to 0.
Final question.
And let me put up the graphic, and you'll be like, "What? Why Costa?" All
Oh,
right.
son of a bitch.
EXO-6 is the 1/6 scale company with the Star Trek license. I myself have Locutus and Judge Q, which are fantastic figures. And I am excited for the Wrath of Khan figures. Whenever that happens, the Kirk ones. I know they got Kirstie Alley's figure. Well, yeah. Anyway, you don't see many content creators, myself including, talk about EXO-6. Layel.
Yeah.
Should we be talking more about EXO-6?
I think basically, if you're a Star Trek fan for real, you must, you have to be talking about this more. But I think that, with EXO-6 too, and what I would like to see, now I know that again, they kill it with their Star Trek figures. They kill it. I mean, right now you see the Borg Queen, Locutus, you see, Data, you see where they can actually go with this particular line. But I think that, EXO-6, they're proving themselves with the Star Trek line. Now, I don't know if it might be a licensing issue. Are they able to basically go and beyond just this particular line? Because it would be good to see. And look, tackle something that's, again, Jake talked about, what was that film called again? Galaxy Quest. Things that also Orville, tackle things that are more so related to exactly. Yes. If you would tackle things that are more closely related to like spoofs of Star Trek, then I think that would be incredible as well. But I mean, if they're sticking, look, all power to them if they're actually sticking with this particular line. That's what they do. This is what they're good at. But I think that they also need to be a bit more on the zeitgeist. Maybe actually reach out to other content creators, other individuals, also get themselves out there and spread the love around. Again, not that we're trying to take, because Anthony has a top spot, we know that. But just maybe reach out, maybe be more of a face, do more interviews out there, just like let them know that they're here. We're here to stay. And then we're,
Okay.
you know, more in the mainstream. I think there's an opportunity there for them to kind of get the name out there more. Like a lot of people are talking about it. It's there, but maybe expand on the product. And how you can even do that is like, I know you have like, you know, again, they're giving us like, you know, Kirk's bass. I mean, his chair, you know, we get that, you know, expand on the accessories, get yourself out there to zeitgeist. And I think people will be talking about it a bit more. But I like what I'm seeing from them so far. I do think the growth is there. It's just a chance for them to expand and maybe tackle other things that are, you know, somewhat closely related. I think it would be even more. So, yeah.
All right. Jake, do you think we should be talking about, at least content creators should be talking more about 𝗬𝗃? Give you an example. The only person other than Mafia is Ben. Oh my God, Ben Thomas.
The Ben Thomas show, yeah.
Yeah, the Ben Thomas show. So, should we be talking more about them? And if not, let me know what they can do to get us more. Because Star Trek is a very big property. It is as big as Star Wars. It's as big as anything out there.
Yeah.
Just nobody's. I feel like there's no talk about it. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, as someone who has a PhD in bullshitting, I want to applaud you, 𝗬𝗹, because your answer completely threw me off what the original question was. So is the question is, should the content creator be talking more about 𝗬𝗃? Yeah, absolutely. But I do think that what 𝗬𝗹 is talking about does lend itself as to why they're not, though. Because I do, as long as Star Trek has been around, which has been around damn near 60 years, right? It's become very niche. So, you know, in order to cast a wider net, in order to get more people talking about your things, I think that you do need to expand your licenses a bit. And so I think having the Star Trek license is, while awesome for them, and it seems like they can make these relatively inexpensive because the retail price is pretty affordable, especially in the 1/6 scale game.
Definitely.
I think the crossover between people who are active Star Trek fans and who collect 1/6 scale, I think right there you're really shortening you're really minimizing your base there. So instead of just doing things that are adjacent to Star Trek and like the Orville and I forget what else 𝗬𝗹 said, I do think you should be expanding your licenses and go after things that are also niche, because if that's their bread and butter are these kind of niche properties. You know, do something like the X-Files, or go out and find these other sci-fi things that are a little bit smaller. And I think you're gonna have people, you know, people talking about it, because if you're just doing Star Trek over and over, then that's just what you are. You're just known as the Star Trek toy guys. You know, do something a little bit different. You know, do something that's going to raise people's eyebrows, because every time I see an 𝗬𝗃 figure, I already expect Star Trek. So why not do something that I don't expect? Do something that the other guys don't expect. That's what's going to get people talking.
True.
And so I think that this line is, while it's solid and it's exactly what Star Trek fans are looking for, I think in order to cast a wider net, you've got to maybe start looking at some other licenses. But I do like 𝗬𝗃 in the sense that they kind of seem like that underdog fighter, you know, on a title card, who you know that you're going to be, you want to see them win. You want to root for them, you know. And so I think the way that they do that is just expand the properties that they have. And you know, I've got plenty of ideas if they ever want to reach out, because I've got a lot of things that I would love to see in 1/6 scale that I will most likely never see.
No butt naked pictures of you, bro.
Well, okay, that's just one idea I had, 𝗬𝗹. That's
Booty pictures. Okay, we'll stop you right there, because it's a lot of the same over and over again. But yeah, you're trying to get. I was trying to weed out the duplicate points in there. Son of a bitch! You guys are trying to work me, but I was able to weed it through. And yes, here it is, the grand finale. Watcher 6 wins by 1 point.
That's right.
What? Oh. Wow.
Okay.
That was close AF. But I will say this. Neither of you have any idea of what to do with 𝗬𝗃.
Fuck
because really, I wanted to hear more of how can we get more of the Star Trek to be talked about, and not like.
Well, how'd you let me
both went to
finish?
the
That's where I
double
was going.
licenses. I should have deducted, but I was being
It's
nice.
hard. It's
But
harder
like, yeah,
because
like,
I
should
mean,
we be talking more about them? Probably. Should we be critiquing them more and giving them shit for bad shit? Yes. Should we be giving them accolades for good shit? Of course. And the same thing for 3-0 for that matter. Where the fuck? Yeah, come on, guys. We need to do better than just Hot Toys and In Art and JazzInc.
Why don't we talk about Star Race?
Toys.
Oh shit.
What?
Star Race. No.
Star
Oh,
Race.
God.
but you know what? To be quite honest, Costa, what the
Yeah.
one thing that we did learn this week, sometimes transparency isn't always the greatest.
No,
No,
it
at
is
all.
not.
No, it's not.
You damn.
You gotta be
you're
transparent
damned
first.
if you do, and you're damned if you don't.
Mhm.
And that's what we learned. So,
I'm
Jake.
done with transparency. To be quite honest. I see why.
Yeah. Well, you have to be. If
I
there's
see why
certain
Hot
things
Toys
you
does
have to
what
be
they do.
transparent about as a content creator, and we'll
No.
be
As
transparent.
a content creator,
about
yes.
those
But I'm
things.
talking
Yeah.
about like as far as a company and stuff like that. No,
Yeah,
for
do
us,
not put
we have to be transparent. You know, and
Do
when it
not
comes
put
to
a-
product, we
a
have to.
receipt up. You don't need to put the receipt up. We know
Sometimes
you
you
got
gotta-
the receipt. Who gives a
Sometimes
shit?
you
Yeah.
apparently sometimes you do.
Sometimes you do. Apparently,
No.
because
Sometimes you
people
do.
think that you get shit for free. And they have this
And
mindset
guess
that
what?
as content creators, we
Here-
get shit for free.
Does
No,
no good to
I'm gonna-
Photoshop a fake receipt, Leo.
All right.
I'm gonna rant on that for 1 second about getting shit for free.
Go ahead.
One, as a content creator, you have to disclose that. You could lose your channel. You could also go get penalty from the government. So there's that. But beyond that, if you get something for free, that's just, people will have a much more happier life if they don't try to compare themselves to somebody else, and why did this person get this and why didn't I get this and why did this. Don't worry about that.
Mhm.
Things will come to you if you're, when things come to you. It's
Mhm.
just one of
Yeah.
those things. If
Absolutely.
if the content creator did get it free, what if they do a review that's so glowing, then you don't have to trust it, but they
Yeah.
have to tell you, and they will tell
Yeah.
you. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Don't yuck on somebody else's yum is basically what we got to say.
Mhm.
And since I just did the 30 seconds to the minute part rant, Jake doesn't get to do it. No, I'm kidding. All right, Jake, you have
No,
about a
don't
minute.
one shot me. Don't one shot me.
Why?
Because I want to open it up to you guys too. I want to talk with you guys.
All right, we'll do it. All right.
Well, no, I love 1/6 scale figures, and I think a lot of us are maybe, I don't want to say bored, but we're kind of, we know what's coming as far as what's coming from Hot Toys most of the time, right? Marvel, DC,
Yeah.
Star Wars. I mean, we know that's coming. I kind of wanted to throw it to you guys, like, hey, movie or TV show that has nothing to do with, superheroes or, nothing Marvel, DC or Star Wars related. What are one or two figures you guys would like to see made? For me, I would love to see a Dumb and Dumber 2-pack in their tuxedos. I think if someone made that, that would be fucking awesome, and I would get it in a heartbeat. And the other one is, I don't know if you guys ever watched the show Californication.
Hell yes, I did.
Fucking Hank Moody. I would get a Hank
Hell
Moody in a
yeah.
fucking
Hell
heartbeat.
yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
there's two of mine. I'm curious what your guys would be.
All right,
Well, I'm
Jay,
old.
go.
I'm old, but Jay, you go first.
Jake.
Whew, I said it once before. I mean, shit, it kind of came true this year. I just want more figures from it. Lost Boys. Absolutely.
Okay.
So we got that coming. And I mean something that's super obscure, and I know I'm gonna say it, and people are like, what the fuck is that? That's Night of the Comet. I would love some Night
I
of
know
the
that
Comet.
one.
That would
Dude,
be
yes.
fucking awesome. Come on, the girls with the Uzis, come on. That's just fucking dope. That would be, and some zombies and shit, and Hector and all that. Come on, let's do that. Let's go. I know it's real obscure, but I would love to see that. I would love to see that.
Nice
proper
80s
tackle.
movie though.
Hell
It's a nice
yeah.
80s movie.
One of the best ones.
What about you, Henry?
Do comedies count?
Yeah, I said
Yeah,
Dumb and Dumber.
anything.
Was it? Damn, that's a good question. And we gotta go back in the 80s.
No, you
Or
can do whatever
anything.
you want.
Anything at all?
Anybody did X-Files? Mulder and
I've
Scully?
never seen a licensed version.
3-0 did.
Did
Did they?
But
I've
yeah,
been
they
wanting
did
those
years
two
ago.
forever, man.
But yeah, yeah. That's a good
I
one.
didn't even know they were done yet, but I would love these two.
Scully and Mulder. All right.
Yeah.
Lael.
Okay, because like I said, I'm old, bro. So definitely I want a $6 Million Man, Lee Majors, and a Bionic Woman, Lindsay Wagner. Also want Buck Rogers with Wilma Deering. Also want a Michael Knight with Kit. I would definitely love to
that's
actually
nice.
have that as
one,
well.
Yes.
So again, I'm just saying things that they could actually do that they haven't really thought about. Again, for them to give us like more of like an A-team squad, I would love for them to actually do something like that.
Magnum PI.
And Magnum PI, definitely, bro. Again, these are IPs, things that we can actually get that I think which would be incredible, man. I would love to see it. So why not?
What about you, Costa?
Man, yeah, Henry took mine. I was a huge X-Files fan, and it was appointment television. It's one of those things.
Yeah.
And when McFarlane did his line of X-Files toys, I bought them by the case.
I did
so
too.
I could make sure that I got all the figures. But that was a mistake because nobody bought them except for I was the one that bought them. I bought all of the McFarlane X-Files figures. If there was something else, let me think of a comedy that I really love. You know what? You guys probably, I don't know if anybody's watched this, but there's a movie. It's a dark comedy called Drop Dead Gorgeous with Kirsten Dunst.
I remember it.
And Kirstie Alley. And just to have like the three main characters, like just, I don't know. It just, because Kirsten Dunst was she like helped out at a mortuary. So she like did the makeup on the cadavers.
Oh, yeah.
I remember
Have
this.
that outfit with the headphones and the
Yeah.
makeup and maybe a cadaver as an accessory.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, wow, that's a great question. I'm gonna deduct for not doing your own thing, talking about yourself. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody. Miguel's in the chat. I got a message from Miguel because I keep on forgetting to send him a picture for this meetup in what do you call it, in NYCC. So I will be getting it to you, I promise. I saw Second Brothers, so I'm gonna steal his setup. I don't know if that's a thing. But
Miguel has a post he wants to share.
Costa.
Yeah.
Costa.
What's going on? That's dope. But guess what? I got one too.
Oh, you got one? You got it? That's what's up.
Yeah, you know who got it? Who El Profesoro, Mario. He was
word.
Oh, nice.
He's like, yo, got an extra. And I was like, are we is the price good? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
go.
do it. Yes, NYCC. While Miguel's in the chat, we I think most of us will be at NYCC. I will be there Friday. Lael will be there. Brother Cousins will be there. I do not know. Henry is working on getting there. And
No, I'll
Jake,
be there.
are you going to travel from wherever you're
No
at?
one knows where I'm at. No, I didn't. I don't think I will be there. Sorry. Because Lael just told me no.
No, Jake said he ain't gonna be there, bro.
Anyway, Lael,
What's up?
what do you got going on your channel this week, my friend?
So I will be doing an episode of Definitive Take on the Beetlejuice figure. I'm actually going to be dropping that video. That should be coming out tomorrow morning. So stay tuned for that. We got comic book talk with friends tomorrow. Jake, I'm thinking about talking about this rumor, another rumor that's going around about the Blade is getting another director, possibly the director of the.
So not canceled?
No,
because that's what I was hearing.
No, it's not. So apparently it's not canceled, and they're getting the director, or the director that's in talks with them right now, who actually put in interest a while ago, is the director of the John Wick series, whatever. So they're thinking about that
Really?
possibly. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
So that's, you know, that's pretty much in the zeitgeist of discussion at that time. So there's a couple of things that, you know, we're going to probably be discussing tomorrow. So I got to see. That's why I'm
Awesome.
put it out there for everybody in the chat in our group to see who we want to talk about or what we would think is important. But we talk about everything. But that tomorrow, we got to Say What Wednesday, of course. And yeah, Figure Flex Friday, which is the finale of Summer Madness. So we'll, you know, basically be, you know, doing that, getting prepped to give away a figure. But other than that, yeah, man, if there's a figure drop, which I think there will be probably within the next few hours or so, I don't know, we'll see. We'll probably be talking about that. So yeah, I don't know, I'll probably do a corner, who knows, we just gotta wait and see.
Yeah, awesome. Henry, what you got going on this week, bro?
Pretty light week. I'm pretty sure I will be on. I will be on Wednesday with Leia for sure. I will be there if there's a show. And I think that's it. I'll probably jump on Brother Cousin show on Thursday. We'll see. I don't know.
Oh, no, I'll see you there. See you there,
sir.
my friend.
Yes, sir.
Jay, what's going on?
Oh
How's
man,
everything going?
what is not going on
And
with me?
wait, real quick. I saw your message. You didn't have to come on, but
It's all good.
I appreciate it.
good,
I love
It's all good, bro.
having you on, bro.
I like
So-
I like being a man of my word. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes
Yeah,
you gotta
but-
nut up. Sometimes you gotta nut up or shut up, baby. So that's just what it is, you know.
Pause.
Or nut everywhere. Never mind. I didn't say that.
The juice is loose, baby. The juice is loose.
Pause.
No, but no, man. I've been hanging around Randall too long. Anyway. No, man. No, I got my 89 review will be coming out very shortly. It will be coming out very soon. So that is going to happen, regardless of what, you know, people think. That is coming out. I'm sure something from Hot Toys is dropping tomorrow, something that I think we all have been expecting. So that's going to be interesting. I may have seen it. I may have it wrong, but I swear I saw it earlier. I saw a post from Kit this morning. So in some
I
package.
did see that.
That
Which one
was
that?
apparently they said that was the imposter Joker.
Oh shit! I thought that was. I thought that was the one. I thought that was ours. So, well, maybe not. Shit. But they gotta release something this week, so we'll see what happens. Anything that pops up this week newsworthy, we'll definitely be on top of that. Another story time with Mama Cousins. I've been saying that for like the last month, but she's really like, we need to get this done. So that is coming out this week. Like I said, 89 JazzInc Batmobile review that is coming out pretty soon as well. What else? A couple of surprise videos I got down the pipe. Some real cool stuff that's coming out. One I've been promising for a very long time is actually come to light. So that's coming out, and that's going to be real fun. Had a lot of fun doing that. It's been almost a year and a half in the making. So that's going to be coming out as well. And that's going to be dropping this week. First episode of that.
Okay.
So yeah, a lot of good stuff to look forward to. Once again, thank you for having me.
Thank you. Jake, watching booty on your 6th.
Well,
That's basically what you're doing. You're just, I'm watching your 6, baby.
that's right. You gotta cover it. Well, this is my first time being on with Jay, so Brother Cousin, that was cool. Glad to finally share a screen with you. I was kind of hoping that the feud from yesterday would go a little longer. We could have like a 1/6 scale Kendrick Lamar Drake thing going back and forth. Just hoping for a little bit more of that. But no. I will be on Comic Book Talk with Friends with Lael tomorrow. Tuesday, I'm supposed, according to UPS, I'll be getting my Mark 6 with the gantry. So, yeah, Lael and I don't know. He brought up an idea.
I think we're gonna do it, but because I probably won't get mine until the week after.
I need.
You know what I mean?
You're getting yourself next week.
Yeah, I don't get mine until like the 18th. You know what I mean?
I'm not waiting on you.
That's what I'm saying. See, I knew you was gonna wait.
No double unboxing.
Nah,
yeah, I can't fake it.
You can't wait on that. You ain't gonna sit there and watch that box. This not.
Louie put me on box watch.
Yeah.
And then Figure Flex Friday. I mean, I'm always in the chat. I'm in the chat with a lot of you guys' streams. So you know, if you don't find me on here, you'll find me there talking some shit. So
Awesome. I'm happy to have everyone and to be able to do this every Sunday. I have a lot of fun doing this, and I like the competition aspect of it. So I thank you all for playing along in my make pretend show.
I think it's fun, man. I really appreciate you having me on.
I love this. Even though it's not my idea, thank you ESPN for Around the Horn. I'll give them props for that. But for myself, I'm always on Brother Cousin Show on Thursday. I will have another live build on Saturday to put the fancy lights in there. I'm working to try to figure out what the hell is wrong with the streaming. I don't know if it's I know it's not my network. Did all those tests, but the one I did last Saturday is completely unusable. And I'm hoping that what we're doing today, go look at it. It's like choppy, and then at least the sound works. So people are watching it. I don't know how they're watching it because after a while it'd be like, wait, I can't see him solder. He said he soldered it, but it like jumps to the next like 2 or 3 things. So I'm gonna look at the internet service providers, and then Sunday I'm usually on Lael's comic book with friends. I am not on comic book with friends because I did not read comic books religiously, and the ones that I do read, these guys probably don't. Because they're all, well, maybe you guys Lock and Key. Like I do the weird ones. I don't do like
Lock and Key was good.
I love Saga, Lock and
Saga's
Key,
so good.
Paper Girls. Like Brian K.
Paper
Vaughan's
Girls,
my
okay.
dude. You know, Kieran Gillen's my
Why the
guy.
Last Man?
Why the Last Man? Damn good.
Yeah, Why the Last Man? Oh,
I never saw the
teared
show.
at the end of that one. The
I
show
never
was
saw-
bad. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
The book is amazing. I did tear up at the end. That last book, I couldn't help myself. But and my channel, we have lots of tutorials. You can build this, or you can build that, and you can build this, and you can build that. You can build with this, and you can build with that. You can build with this.
Somehow
and
I knew that shit was coming.
You knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming.
You knew what's coming, baby.
I knew that was going to be a correlation right there. I was just like, okay, here we go. Here we go.
But
Here we go.
but I just want to one more time thank you all in the chat. You guys are fucking amazing. I want to thank the panel, the channel members, everybody. We will see you on the flip